Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Baseball coming up next. Alex Cobb, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
1-1 the count. A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. Grounded back up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He has an even 10 hits in 35 ABs. He's taken him deep once. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Gardner, a 36-year-old veteran. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Pitch on the way. And this is low, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 3-1. Hot shot to third. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Torres is off at first with 2 away. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
For the Yankees nothing. Orioles coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Digging in, Austin Hayes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Grounded weakly to the left. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
And that's through for a hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 0-1 the count. First and second now, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
And here's Renato Nunez as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Standing in, Luke Voigt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Luke Voigt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch.
Ball, go.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 2-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Splitter taken here, 2-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Mike Talkman.
Stepping up now, Mike Talkman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A ball and a strike.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Batting 8, the third base.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
2 out with the man at first. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
And he misses 2-1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Hit sharply on the ground. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, Rio Ruiz. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Rio.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Ruiz, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was a fourth-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. It's a fastball taken high for a ball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Tauchman is there, and he'll bring this one in.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Gardner. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting it, the second baseman, Hunter Alberto.
Striding into the box, Hanser Alberto. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. We'll move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, Clint Frazier.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, Clint Frazier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken but called a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First offering on its way. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Splitter, 2-2.
2-2.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Drilled on the ground to short. Iglesias is there, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias.
Leading off for the Orioles, the shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Iglesias.
Grounded to the right, fielded cleanly, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. Playing 11, 1-1.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Anthony Santander the next to bat.
Right fielder, Anthony.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Tanaka sets his sights. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis.
Playing 11,
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. And here's one that misses, so it's 2-1 now to the Oriole left fielder.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner going back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The designated hitter.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Stepping in now, Renato Nunez. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Nunez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. A ball and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Skied into straightaway right. Frazier is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
At the plate, Mook Voigt, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. And he struck him out. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Into center field, line drive base hit. Sanchez rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily, and the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
To the plate now, Mike Tauchman. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To Iglesias for 1. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Orioles 2 and the Yankees 1. Stepping in, Rio Ruiz. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
The third baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 coming. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box, Pedro Severino. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. Severino, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Still 1-2. And another foul ball.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
And he fouls this one off. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now the pitch. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
This box will be Hanser Alberto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Bounce to first, reined in, and the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Urshela.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Gio Urshela will stand in for the 2nd time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Santander waits on it. 1 out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. One and one, the count to Clint Frazier. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. High bouncer toward the hole. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second base.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The 1-1.
Ball 2. 2-1.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. Davis has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Our score remains 2-1. Striding in once again, Jose Iglesias. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gardner on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Ready for another shot now. Austin Hayes. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. No one out with a runner at second. And he falls behind 0-2.
No.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Count remains full. A runner at second, nobody out. On the ground to third. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Santander. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it on to first, and there are 2 down.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
So 2 are gone now in the Baltimore 5th. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you got to let go on.
1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into right field for a base hit. That'll plate the runner from third, and the Orioles tack on another. It's now a 2-run lead at 3-1.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. So here's Trey Mancini as he'll take a look at ball 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Orioles 3 and the Yankees 1. Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Lays off 2-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Severino is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Gardner is retired, and there's one away. Now in the box, Torres. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Grounder down the line at third. And the throw is low that time to first. And did he have control of it? Yes, says the. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow, tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for him.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Yankees are challenging.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
Upon video review, the call of out at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2.
No. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Luke Voigt. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he lays off for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
As a look, now the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Orioles lead it 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Renato Nunez. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Now at the plate, Rio Ruiz. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Tanaka's ready. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher, number 28, Pedro.
Settling in now, Pedro Severino. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. High and deep to right center. Gardner going back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Jonathan Holder is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Standing in now, Hanser Alberto. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. No hits to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Here it comes on 1-1. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Orioles leave one, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Andujar. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he has signaled to the bullpen that's going to be all for his starter, Alex Cobb. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Sean Armstrong comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So now to the plate, Mike Tauchman. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No outs, nobody on. Two and 0 to the Yankees left fielder. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. A swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, Gio Urshela, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Clint Frazier.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clint Frazier. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball
No
one.
strike.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Might have been ball 3 there, but he couldn't resist trying to pull that thing. Fastball well outside.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here's the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The batter, the second baseman,
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Hurt ball.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Hurt.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side.
ladies and gentlemen.
The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Orioles 3 and the Yankees 2. Adam Ottavino is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Adam Ottavino.
Digging in, Jose Iglesias. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Leading off.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Austin Hayes the next to bat, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the 3 at-bats to this point. That's taken. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game. And it moves the Orioles out to a 4-2 lead.
second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box, Anthony Santander. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping in, Chris Davis. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Rican.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's a strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder coming in. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 4-2 Baltimore. Paul Fry is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Into the box, Brett Gardner. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0.
Ball. 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
3-0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you can get super greedy right down the middle.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Gary Sanchez, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. high in the air out to center field. Hayes on the run for it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. So a runner at first now with one away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Another look to first. A dive, but he's back. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
A great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Ready with the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runners on first with one down. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitcher's purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit well towards the hole. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Standing in, Luke Voigt. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch of the at-bat.
No.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Fouled off. One and two, here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Another full count offering on its way. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Tanner Scott was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Tyler Wade will come on now and pinch run
Number
here.
14, Tyler Wade.
Miguel Andujar will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. They get the force at the plate and nearly a double play. It was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. So they tried for the old 1-2-3 double play there, but it didn't quite get moving quickly enough. I'm sure they'll be content to take the out at the plate, however. Digging in, Mike Tauchman. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as that lead has evaporated. It's now a tie game 4 apiece.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Roll. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
In now, Gio Urshela. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Got the ball.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The set and the 1-0. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting a fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Popped him up. Alberto is there, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 4-4. Tyler Wade remains in the game, batting 9th and manning first base.
Now playing first base.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Mike Ford is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
72, Mike Ford.
Tommy Kingley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Tommy Kingley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one. but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
At the plate now, Renato Nunez. 1-0 the count. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
1-1.
Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Torres scoops it up, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman,
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. High and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Score remains tied at 4. Keegan Aiken will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Ready once again, Clint Frazier. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
the right fielder, Clint.
First delivery to him on the way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Ruiz in foul ground. He's got it one away.
Now back, second baseman, DJ.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Shot to third, and this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So stepping in, Brett Gardner. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Aiken, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 1-0. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Stepping into the box, Torres. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Right at the 3rd baseman, and that'll end the inning. Yanks leave 1. This game's all tied at 4. Digging in and looking for more, Pedro Severino. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set and the pitch. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. And it's fouled away. 0-2 count and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
In now, Hanser Alberto, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And there's out number 2.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Now batting, Jose Iglesias. He went down on strikes last time up. From the stretch. A bouncer to the left side. Torres has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still all square at 4 apiece. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
Ball. 2-0 to count.
And an awful swing there, 2-0, as the count goes to 2-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Ground ball right into the shift. And that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Mike Ford. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Count is 1-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Miguel Andujar. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind the ball in 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matt, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
To the plate now, Gio Urshela. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. No runs, a hit, 2 left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 4-4. Austin Hayes will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Chad Green comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
57, Chad Green.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Weak grounder down the line at third. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Into the box, Anthony Santander, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The winning run is at first base. The 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Chris Davis at the plate now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So now to the plate, Trey Mancini, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor. I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Renato Nunez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Line drive to left. Tuchman is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Orioles strand a couple. Score remains tied at 4. Digging in once again, Clint Frazier. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
This is to left field and deep off the bat of Frazier. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! A solo shot here to left. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, somebody is anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra frame.
At the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 11.
So striding forward now, Brett Gardner. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Ruiz over to his left. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Labor.
Striding in, Torres. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Down the third baseline. And this goes right through his glove on into left field. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Richard Blyer is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Richard.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. He's set, the 0-1. Too high. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. Torres rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
In now, Mike Ford.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Yankees lead it 6-4. Aroldis Chapman takes the mound in a save situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. In now for the O's, Rio Ruiz, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch on its way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Chapman is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that could cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
To the plate now, Pedro Severino. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Chapman's ready. Here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Gardner. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Alberto.
So coming to the plate, Hanser Alberto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. 6-4 the outcome today. Chad Green claims the win out of the pen, his first. Aroldis Chapman wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Orioles, 4 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.